Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading for the month of April. This is your monthly. This is a general reading, so as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. I hope you're all well. I have meditated on your energy, so I'm in the Gemini energy. Yeah, I feel really good. I feel really good. I have pre-shuffled your cards and we're good to go. All right, so I'm going to pull some words of wisdom cards. I'm going to start with the Psychic Tarot. To clarify with the Waite Smith, I'm going to pull some Angel Tarot cards as well, pull you some affirmations and some power thought cards to finish off the reading. Let's jump straight in. Yeah, I feel really good. I feel really good. I feel very upbeat. I feel like things are falling into place. It's almost like I feel like, yeah, life's good. Life's good. It feels like, yeah, things are suddenly turning around, okay? Things are turning around for you. I like it, I really do. All right, we want that one, do we? Spirit, thank you, Spirit, angels and guides. See what else? Oh, those, thank you. Oh, very lively. So I feel like you've done a lot of hard work on yourself. You've worked on yourself, I'm hearing, and it's paying off. And you're looking good too. Oh, a lot of you are looking good, feeling good. Yeah, life's good. Now, I will say, you know, often when we're moving through the blessing as a soul, life can feel really good, okay? And it's not that the lessons when they come along are negative, but it's more about the fact that it's just, you know, the universe is okay with, you know, they're now at a point where they can learn the next lesson. Okay, that's it. I've just heard that's it. All right, so I'm just gonna. Do we need those ones, Spirit? No. I'm just gonna pick these up, guys. Sorry. Let's put these to one side in case they decide that we need those ones that decided to fall on the floor. See not with your eyes, but with your soul. Trust in yourself to know the answer. Okay, so are you trusting yourself at this time? You know, we feel, we get that inner feeling, that inner knowing when something is right for us. So really trust your intuition at this time and in the month of April, Gemini. Reflect. It is okay to learn from past mistakes. It isn't okay to become their prisoner. So what are you still holding on to? And if you say, well, that's not me, I'm not holding on to anything, is there anything that you still need to let go of? Because, yeah, the universe is basically saying, and Spirit's saying, that, you know, there's no holding back now. Life's good, and they want it to continue that way for you. So it's time now just to reflect on the past. See if there maybe is something that you're still holding on to that you need to let go of. Things will surface possibly in the month of April to make you aware of things. Okay, it's up to you whether you take action to release and let them go. Nourish. Examine what areas of your life have been neglected. What can you do today to bring more self-care to these areas? I think a lot of you have been working on the self-care. You know, that may not connect with all of you. And for the others, perhaps there is a little bit more self-care that needs to be done. Okay, I'm going to take these. I'm, giving the nod. So, challenge. Don't accept anything that doesn't feel right for your soul. So, you know, that comes back down to trusting your intuition, trusting your soul speak, trusting what your inner voice, your inner knowing is telling you at this time. Be still. Spirit waits to guide you, but you must be still to hear the message. Yeah, when life's good, things going along nicely, flowing, sometimes we can, I'm hearing, slot too much into our schedule that we keep ourselves active, we keep ourselves busy. So it is giving you this nudge here just to say, you know, give yourself equal amounts of downtime and time to be still, time to just pause and breathe and reflect, because that's when Spirit will guide you, you know, into the next step of your journey. Forgive. Pain, hurt, anger, heartache. These are all the chains holding you back. Free yourself, forgive. So yeah, some of you still have some healing to do. Okay, that's okay. Because you are on a healing journey as well as the soul's journey. Maybe a conversation that needs to be had. because whenever that happens in a reading for me, it means there's a conversation. There's something that needs to be spoken, said, got off your chest, and you've got two connections there with your healing journey. Notice what doesn't feel right in your heart, do less of that, and what lights up your soul, do more of that. Okay, so yeah, do what makes you feel good. And then if something doesn't feel right for you, it's not for you. All right, let's jump into your reading, Gemini. What does the beautiful sign of Gemini need to know for the month of April? Something over there is getting my attention. Alrighty, okay, yeah, it's time to step up. Those ideas have been sitting in the, I'm hearing the footwell in the car. I don't know, something about someone's, and that's what's being shown to me over there. I was wondering what they were trying to get my attention. Someone's got a lot of stuff in the footwell of their car. Perhaps some of you need to do a bit of spring cleaning, cleaning out, tidying up, and it could start with your car. You know, the car spiritually is the direction of the soul. So perhaps some of you are still needing to spring clean. Perhaps, you know, what I was feeling, some of you have done the spring cleaning of your body and your mind and soul, and, you know, done a lot of work on yourself. And perhaps for some of you, there's still a little bit more that needs to be done. But I'm seeing someone's footwell of their car. It's got a lot of stuff. So is it just a case of you open the passenger door and you dump a load of stuff on the floor and you put it on the seat, or it falls off the seat onto the floor? It's time, okay? It's time to address that, because this could be the healing. This can mirror back to you and resemble what you're holding on to. Is there stuff that you're still holding on to? It could be material stuff. It could be stuff in your space, you know. Do you have a lot of stuff around your feet even? Because it's in the footwell of the car. So it's time to do a bit of decluttering, time to do a bit of clearing out. What are you still holding on to? Because I'm feeling it in my feet are feeling heavy, okay? So for some of you, it could be holding you back. It could be stopping you from moving forward. Okay, it's going to resonate for some, not for all. Okay, you got shadow energy. It's time to end out the cycle. It's time to close the door, but it's also time to reap the rewards. You have some good ideas, Gemini, but you're not putting them into practice. Okay, it's time to move forward on them. Get them all out there. Okay, everything we see in this physical world was once someone's idea, someone's imagination, before it was breathed into life. So they're saying it's time. Okay, so you've got ending out of cycle. You are getting rid of stuff, getting rid of the past. Some of you haven't quite moved into that new beginnings yet, but you're about to embark on it. So for many Geminis, you're ending out old cycles are coming to the end, because you're coming through into a phase of transformation. Okay, but that's dependent on you, because there's a 4 energy there. So for 4s, for me, are about taking action. So in order to initiate the transformation, the rebirth, the birth, the death energy, which is what this card signifies, it is telling me that there's a need for you to make some changes first, or to, you know, do some decluttering, get rid of some stuff. So this is your current energy. So we're gonna check out your current energy first. Then we're going to step into the surrounding influences, and then I will bring up the outcome for the month. So transformation, yeah. So you're about to go through that death, rebirth, ending of a cycle. It's clarifying and confirming what I've already said. But it's your current energy, so it's time. What are you still holding on to? What do you need to get rid of? This could be, you know, connections. It could be just ways of doing things, but it could be stuff as well. If you've got still a lot of clutter or stuff to clear out, you know, do you still need it? You know, only you will know that, because you've got 5 energy, which is often sudden and abrupt change. So change could be coming. It could be a sudden opportunity to move, relocate, or, you know, you get the urge to go off traveling or something like that, because there is financial material changes coming, making adjustments, reevaluating. I think for a lot of Geminis at this time, you're reevaluating life in general, this physical life, your soul's journey, and reevaluating what works for you, what doesn't. That's why it said, you know, in the words of wisdom said, you know, do more of what lights you up, you know. So notice What doesn't feel right in your heart, do less of that. And what lights up your soul, do more of that. And for some of you, that could be traveling. Because I do feel there's a sense of needing to clean out and clear out. And that could be in all manners of things, depending on, you know, what you're connecting with. You've got 3 energy. You work hard. You work hard. So it's time now to surround yourself with people that recognize that, see that in you. And, you know, for some of you, you're still finding that tribe. You know, you change your vibe, you find your tribe, you know, those sort of, you know, the more you work on yourself, the more you're going to connect with like-minded people that are exactly where you are. Because there's no coincidence with people who with the people that come into our life and who comes into our life. They come in at the right time. They come in for us to learn from them, and we learn and grow. They learn and grow from us. Okay, get out of your head a little bit, Gemini. Big overthinkers at this time. You've got a lot of 6s, so 666 could be relevant for you. It is for me, the 6 number is about balance. It's about recreating, you know, equilibrium and balance within the mind, body, within our space as well. You know, feel the energy when, you know, when we shift out or clear and cleanse out some stuff, either within us, within our inbox, if that's something, you know, you're connecting with, if it's your computer inbox, your emails, and there's a lot of emails, clear them out. Do you still need to hold on to them? We have often loads of folders. I'm seeing someone's folders at the side, and it's an avoidance technique. Okay, that email, I don't want to read that right now. I'll just get into a folder and I'll label it this, and I'll deal with that later. Are the folders relevant? Do you need them? Do you need that information? Are you going to ever read it? I'm seeing the need for, someone's going to do some technology clutter clearing as well. My throat. So for some of you, there's a conversation or needing to use your voice more. Okay, speaking up, speaking out, using your voice more. There is a little bit of devil energy, and I get a sense of just, it's easier to fall back into those comfort zones, those old patterns, and it could be surrounding yourself with comfort things. Perhaps some of you are looking very much out into the materialistic world rather than going within. But what I'm seeing is what's waiting to evolve and unfold is your soul transformation. So the deep changes within you are waiting to be birthed. But sometimes we get too caught up in what's going on out in our physical life. It's not going to resonate with everyone. You've got more 4 energy, so taking action, needing to take action. 4 of Cups energy, you have everything you need to get started, to get moving. So whether it's a project, a work-related thing, or even a travel plan, you know, you've got everything you need. They're saying, you know, there's this sense of discontentment and boredom because what your soul is feeling is that there's no growth or learning with what you're doing or the way you're doing it. And that comes back to devil energy as well. We fall back into devil energy or patterns, old ways of being, old ways of thinking, old ways of doing. Can be addictive behavior as well. And that's what I'm feeling. So get out of that, because we're stepping out of your current energy into your surrounding influences. So there's a reminder here to take action with the 4 of Cups. You have everything you need. There's a sense of discontentment and boredom because there's no growth or learning in either what you're doing or where you are or the way you're doing something. So there's need for change. Okay, need to recreate the balance, need for change, need for an influx of new energy. You've got the 3 of Wands energy, which is partner and alliances, partnerships. Be aware of who's around you at the moment. Are they your tribe? Are they your vibe? Are they lifting you up? Are they bringing you down? If they are, and you feel that there's still a lot of growth and learning, sometimes that can be a comfort zone as well. We stay stuck around the same people because they make us feel good, and it's good to be around people that make you feel good, but sometimes it can then becomes too much of a comfort zone of there's no growth or learning eventually because it's too much of a comfort bubble. And it's because they make you feel, it's good to be around, I'm not saying don't be around people that make you feel good, because that's what we want, But I'm also saying that sometimes it can go beyond that, where there's no more growth and learning. So when we come up against people that really push our buttons, or, you go, oh, I'm not really sure if I'm keen on that person, it is because they are showing us something within ourselves that we need to work on, to initiate that next part of growth and learning. So I'm not saying, go from being around people that really, make you feel good to people that don't. I'm just saying that sometimes, we can have too much of a good thing, and then there's no growth or learning opportunities as a soul, and we get that discontentment and boredom. We just end up we suddenly get to a point where we're just going through the motions. Okay, so be aware of who's coming into your journey, and if someone is getting your attention, and sometimes we can look at that as a negative way, that someone's really getting our goat or really getting under our skin. But it's because they're giving us that nudge or that trigger to see something within ourselves, either that needs healing or that needs working on. Okay, so it's not a bad thing. Okay, those two wanted to come out. So in and around your current energy and current influences, we've got some potential for success. You're very good at what you do. You're very clever. You have a lot of knowledge, and that knowledge needs to be shared. I'm not saying you're not where you need to be to share it, but I feel like there's more. There's more, or either that, or there's a better way of sharing your knowledge. Okay, things do take time, so there is a sense of patience. Things happen in divine timing, so there is that reminder. But there's also a bit of tower energy, and it's 5. So yes, 5 can be sudden, abrupt change that gives you that nudge, gives you that push, either to excuse me, to have that conversation, to set sail, to take flight. I'm hearing some of Geminis are needing to take flight, whether that's take flight with something or actually go on, take a flight, to share your thing. If it's not working where you're doing it, do it somewhere else. Pick your tools up, take your knowledge and take it somewhere else, because it will be good. You've got, as I said, you've got a bit of tower energy and a little bit of, with change comes growth. It's not a bad thing, but it does make us feel uncomfortable. So there is sometimes a need to just pull back. There is a little bit of compromise. If you're looking for love, there's love there. Someone that's your equal, someone that you're going to get on with. Someone that could be your soulmate even. There could be a soulmate connection for you that could fill your cup. So there's 2 energy for you as well. So in the month of April, there is potential to grow that connection, but it may not, be open to being flexible and adapting, because I do see a little bit of disruption. I do feel a little bit of chaotic energy. So it could be that you're trying to connect with somebody that, perhaps you're trying to see if there's something in a connection, in a romantic connection, but your souls are not aligning. What they're getting me to do is put this hand down and this hand up, almost like things aren't meeting up or marrying up. So it could be that your schedules or your plans don't meet up with theirs. It's not a bad thing. It's not a negative, and it's not telling you that it's not going to work out. So if you are looking for love, or you've recently met someone, or you're connecting with someone, or you've got someone that you're already with, if you're already in a partnership, you might just not be seeing eye to eye at this time, or things not meeting up the way you would have hoped. Don't look at it as, oh, that's it, that's the end of that, it's not going to work out. If you're with someone, it's just that you're just at different points on your soul's journey. And, if you've met someone and you want it to take off and you want it to grow and you're trying to spend time with them and it's just not happening, give it time, okay? Don't look at it as time to pull away from it. Give it time. Things take time, and that's where the patience energy is coming in and around that. I've got 7 energy again, so transformation, sudden movement. Some of you may just get the urge to suddenly pack up and go somewhere. So I do definitely see travel for some of you. And I've got the 7 energy, so it's really going to create a lot of transformation within you. So I feel like if you get the urge to up sticks, pack up, sort that stuff out in the footwell of the car and head off, then that's what you'll be doing, because I get the, with the triumph, you're determined. It's something that you really, really want. And when you set your mind to it, Gemini, you go all out to get it, which is really, really good. It's Major Arcana card, and it's 7 of Cups, which is nice. And it's a soulmate connection. Okay, so some of you may be uprooting yourself and heading and relocating for someone. Okay, so if you're looking for love, love's there. Love has potential. You have to be adaptable. You have to be changeable, flexible, and you know, it's equal give and take. You know, relationships need to be balanced. And if things don't marry up the way you think, I see some of you just going, well, okay, if you can't come to me, I'm going to come to you, sort of thing. So you've got lover's energy, you've got soulmate energy, you've got sudden movement, change, shifting in the month of April for some of you. You're being divinely guided, so whatever this connection is, it's a good connection. And it is being divinely sent to you. Ace of Pentacles. So you're getting the seal of approval. They're saying, you know, you've waited a long time for this. So for some that have been out of a relationship or not in a relationship, and wanting to really find that true soul connection with someone, it's coming, or it's there, or you've met them. You've just got to navigate and work through the ins and outs of it. Okay, because you're going to have that solid foundation. I feel like this is going to create the grounding beneath your feet. So if things have been a little bit up in the air, or you felt a little bit flighty where you can't ground yourself, and I feel like this is going to create a stability. So if you're contemplating a move, for some of you, it's going to be really good for you, because it's going to create that solid foundation. It is major change, and it is, I can feel a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of nerves, a little bit of, maybe there's a little bit of fear, but that's okay. It's false evidence appearing real. But you've got to be honest with that person as to what you want it to be. All right, I'm going to pull a couple more cards and then we'll clarify. Wow, taking time out, it's going to balance out eventually. It's going to work out. If it's meant for you, it will be for you. And if someone is meant for you, they will find their way to you. You will work something out. Whatever move, sudden abrupt move some of you are going to go through, it's going to create you to feel more at home in some way. That sounds strange if someone's relocating, but more at home, more comfortable, more solid, more stable, more than you've ever been. Things do take time, so you've got the waiting game, which is patience, which is 2 of Wands energy, but you're being supported, you're being divinely guided. You do have some decisions to make, so make sure that, you know, we always need to reflect on the past to see how things have gone in the past for us. What do we want to change? What do we want to do differently? Okay, we're just repeating, and you know, there's that phrase, history repeating itself. We're not learning as souls. And if something was good and you did something really good and it worked for you, then great, keep doing it. But if it didn't work, don't repeat it. You know, why do it? Okay. Some of you are going all in, because I get a sense of making a house together. You know, signing contracts. It could be a work contract, or it could be a house contract for some of you. Yeah, but not overthinking it. It's like you're finally letting go of the past, of whatever's been holding you back. You're letting go of it, and you're, you know, some of you are throwing caution to the wind, but it's not because you're being unsafe or not doing the right thing. The universe is going, whoa, okay, Gemini's taking flight. Gemini's taking flight. Okay, can we clarify the current energy, please, for my beautiful sign of Gemini? I'm hearing the word, someone will pull it off. You will pull it off. It feels like it's, you're trying to create the impossible, or you're trying to do the impossible, or it feels impossible at some point. This is the trapped in fear energy. You will pull it off. Oh, you will make it happen. And when stars align, as they say, or the, you know, it's synchronistic, events happen and it just falls into place, then you're heading in the right direction, you're on the right path. Oh my gosh, there we go. I just got the urge to pull that card for what I was just saying to back it up, and you got the 10 of Cups. I like it. I'm going to put that over there because I feel like that's what I was referring to over there. So you've got the Page of Swords energy. This is your current energy. Yeah, some of you are sort of finding the missing person, you know, finding what's been lacking. It's been all work, all focus. Perhaps there's been a little bit of an ego drive there, and focusing on money and resources and things, and that's okay. but it's time to get things back in check, things back in balance, and you know, get all the touchy-feely stuff as well. So if you're looking for love, it's definitely there for you, Gemini, and it's strong in the month of April. Ace of Swords for current energy. That's okay. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, 7 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Hermit. You do, and this comes to clarify the Devil energy as well. You do have a tendency to stay in your comfort bubble. Okay, you make movements, you move a little bit, you shift something, and then you pull back into a comfort bubble. And it seems to be a repeat pattern, repeat addictive behavior, repeat cycle. And that is getting clarified by the Hermit energy, so it's backing it up. So, excuse me. That was yours. So it's time to change things up, to do things differently. And I feel like you're ready. It's just that tiny little bit of inner confidence and release of fear that needs, and that was the release. That was the release of a little bit of lack of self-confidence. Yeah, so Hermit, don't fall back into your Hermit mode, Hermit energy. It's time to move on to bigger, brighter, better things with the Queen of Cups energy. And you've got the, okay, so for this, yeah, some of you are moving, relocating, moving towards this person, moving away from the past, moving towards new beginnings with someone. Definite partnership, because that's what's being clarified by the 6 of Swords energy. Moving on to better times, calmer waters, moving across water, or moving different state, different country, or just to a different location. You got the Ace of Cups backing it up. The universe is giving you the proverbial go-ahead with the Ace of Cups energy, with that connection. So whoever's got a connection coming in, or has recently met someone and is trying to create, you know, something out of it, or hoping something will come out of it, it's a good connection, okay? And moving, yeah, you've got 2 cards about moving away from the past, walking away, leaving stuff. What was important to you in the past, what's been important to you in the past is not going to be moving forward. You're changing, you're shifting, you're evolving, you're transforming. And this, taking this leap of faith, is actually what is going to initiate that total soul transformation. So things are definitely turning around. For many of you, you're sitting in Emperor energy. Male, female, doesn't matter. We have masculine and feminine in all of us. You're going to be celebrating with this person. You've got a lot in common. So you've got common ground. You just seem to click. You just seem to connect. And that's what backs up the fact that they're saying that it's a spiritual connection. It's a divine connection. Perhaps you've connected, you may be connected already in a past life, and you're reconnecting in this life. You've chosen to come back down and experience more with this particular soul. You've got King of Wands, you've got Emperor energy, and you're putting aside any previous heartache, pain, discomfort. You may also, that partner that you're with, or or it could be yourself, it's gone through heartbreak. You know, things haven't been easy in the regards to love, but that's dead and dying. That's ending out. That cycle is ending out, and you get, whether you're male or female, you've got Emperor and Empress. So, you know, it doesn't matter the gender, doesn't matter who you're attracted to. You've got Empress and you've got the connection is clarified by the Emperor energy, and the ending of a cycle of, you know, past pain, hurt, trauma, not such good relationships is ending out by the Death card and the Empress energy. So you're the Emperor and Empress, clarifying this, which is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, you've got the Lover's energy. Could we get any better? So definite love, strong love connection, strong partnership, strong bond, and you got it clarified by the World. My goodness. All right, so you're getting the proverbial good green light, go ahead. Seal of approval, kiss and seal of approval, I heard. Yeah, you got a bit of Tower energy, so things don't always go to plan. Sometimes there's a better way, and it could be a blessing in disguise. Let's clarify the Tower card. Yeah, you're taking things on board a lot differently. So moving into the outcome and the month of April, towards the end, you are feeling really confident. you're taking things in your stride. You're more balanced, you're more set, you're more stable, you feel more at peace, grounded energy. I'm feeling, yeah, you know what? I've done this. I can do anything. I am feeling good. Okay? And yeah, that was the energy coming into this reading too. So you've got it, the outcome clarified by the Six of Wands. Yeah, prosperity. Moving on to prosperity, confident. You're in a confident place. You feel proud of what you've achieved, what you've been through, how you've come through it, and yeah, life's good. Life's good. Clarified by the Temperance. There's still a little bit of devil energy there, just reminding at the end of April to not continue old patterns, old ways of thinking. I feel like for some of you are big overthinkers and you do get stuck in your head. So don't do that, Gemini. All right, let's pull some Angel Tarot. Let's see what other messages Spirit has for you for the beautiful sign of Gemini. April. Okay, Two of Air. This overthinking, this when you are overthinking, procrastinating, or too much in your head, overthinking, this is the Two of Air energy. So it can make you unable or unwilling to make a decision. Okay, so it creates a stalemate, creates a stuckness. Okay, I think that's a past pattern, that's the devil energy as well. So, and sometimes we create problems that aren't really there. So because we get stuck, we stall, we procrastinate too much, we overthink, it creates a vicious cycle, we get nowhere, and then we sometimes think there's problems there when there aren't. Okay, and you'll know that if this is you. So don't make things harder than they need to be, and also don't create a problem if there's no problem there, and there's only, you know, it can sometimes be due to what we've been through in the past, and we can sometimes look at things from a negative perspective, old pattern way, old devil way of old thinking, and it can make us, yeah, it's a little bit of self-sabotage maybe, or worrying or overthinking about what could go wrong rather than what could go right. Okay, don't make a problem if there is no problem. Try and stay positive. Okay, that's the Two of Air energy. It's just a little word of caution to not make a problem if there's no problem, because sometimes we can overthink it, or we can worry, stress, fear that, you know, things are going to go bad, or things aren't going to go the way we want them to deep down, and then we're putting that out to the universe. That's what we want to happen, and we sometimes can manifest that. So don't, okay? There's no problem. But be willing and able to make a decision, okay? So try moving forward, especially in the month of April. If there's decisions to be made, go with what feels right for you. Trust your intuition, okay? Because that won't steer you wrong. Life experience. Archangel Chamuel, which is a 16, so it's a 7 energy. So that is also about transformation. So that's what Archangel Chamuel helps us with. Life experiences, growth and learning. A significant life event. You're going to come to a powerful revelation that leads to this life change. It's time, Gemini. Spread your wings and fly. Whatever that looks like to you. 3 of Fire, abundance. Okay. Yeah, definitely feel it. You've got the knowledge, you've got the know-how, you've got the connections. Now use it. Things are looking very good in the month of April for you. Love, harmony, connection, joy, abundance. It's time to make some long-term plans, and that could be long-term plans for yourself if you're not wanting that partner, or if you're connecting with someone and you found that person. with that person. I'm just going to pull one more card for that. 3 of Earth. So you've got air, you've got fire, and you've got earth. You may be attracting an earth sign or a fire sign or an air sign. They're asking you to use the power of creativity. And how you're gonna, it's time to come together with people, not just with a person, but this could be to do with work related for someone or some of you, is to ensure that you're in the right team and you're all being a team player. Everybody is guided to each other for a reason, for that growth and learning. What about? Very fortuitous month for you, Gemini. Let's pull some affirmations for you for the month of April. Thank you, Spirit. Magic affirmation. I allow for a shift in perception. I am able to reframe and see challenges through a different lens. That's what I was feeling here. Is you're seeing things differently. You're very proud, very confident, and going, you know what? There's nothing I can't do, because there isn't. And you set your, and that's magic. Okay, you might just need to write that one down and say it to yourself. Energy protection affirmation. My body is surrounded by a golden bubble of light, the color of honey, shimmering and luminous. This bubble offers me protection so that only my energies, so that only energies that serve my highest purpose can get in. Yes, protect yourself, okay? We always need to do that. And it's a good reminder, that energy protection. So some of you may be needing that at this time. We also need to make sure, you know, not only are we allowing ourselves to be fully protected by others, but also, you know, not put our guard up too much, that we're not allowing, you know, us to let go of things as well. Gratitude for my body affirmation. I am grateful for the vehicle of this physical body I have been gifted for this precious lifetime in order to resolve old karmas and transcend. Yes. So thank your body. You get one vehicle, one house for your soul on this journey. Don't wear it out. Take care of it. Don't wear it out. Okay, we're going to pull some power thought cards for you guys for the month of April to finish off the reading. Thank you, Spirit. Please have some power thought cards. Thank you. Come on, thanks. Too many? Okay, we'll take more then. Alrighty. Okay, I am willing to change. I am willing to release old negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. I express my creativity. My unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand. I am at peace. Divine peace and harmony surrounds me and dwells in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. My life works beautifully. Everything in my life works now and forevermore. We've got 6. Balance. Alrighty, my life is a mirror. The people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my highest instincts and listen to my heart. I am at peace with my world and affairs. That's what I have for you, Gemini. Enjoy your beautiful month of April. And I'm sending you all lots of love and light, and I look forward to seeing you in the next reading. Take care, guys.